That's what he said.
Good morning, YouTube. My name is Melissa.
And I'm Rhonda.
And you know us as MaverickRx. Together, again, coffee time.
Coffee clutch time.
Coffee clutch time. Today we're talking about motherhood.
Yes.
You know, it's an interesting thing, motherhood. We must be doing it right because people keep wanting to do it. You know, have you ever thought about that?
No.
Yeah.
No, never lie.
I've decided that moms are doing it right. They stress themselves out. They're always panicking, worrying. But guess what? People keep wanting to be moms.
You sure do.
They sure do.
You're like,
moms. I want to be a mom. Okay. So we're doing it right, ladies. We're doing it right.
What?
I said, that's all I can figure. You know, it's like any other profession. People want to be a fireman because it looks cool.
Yeah, right? Most kids long to be moms,
Yeah, most women, I feel like somehow long to be moms. So
I mean, some don't, but most, I would say the majority do.
It's got to be like a higher percentage of people who want to be mothers.
Not an easy job.
Not an easy job, but we're making it look good, right? Obviously, we must make it look
sometimes, somehow, not always.
Somehow, good morning, Liz, Aaron, Mr. Joe. Somehow we're making it look good enough to want to keep doing it over and over and over.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
It's my Mother's Day. That's my Mother's Day brilliance for 2020. Even through a quarantine, people are still, guess what, gonna want to have kids.
I think there's gonna be more moms out of the quarantine. That's just
what are they gonna call them? The quarantine babies, the corona babies. Yeah. I will be interested to see that. Remember, Jen Bart said that she thought there'd be a big bump.
I think there might be.
I want to know how big it is. I want to
know baby boom. It might be the second baby boom.
Round two baby boomers. Good morning, Kate. Kate and I were on our family our family Zoom last night. It was a lot of people, 2 screens.
Right. 80th birthday.
80th birthday for my uncle. Yep. It went smashingly, I'd say. I mean, there was no problems at all. Went really well. It was very entertaining. So my aunt kept freezing. She'd be like showing us a picture and then she'd be like, I loved it. I thought it was great every minute. Oh my God.
It is entertaining.
Yeah, Zoom is entertaining. We still haven't hit our Zoom Pictionary, Ron. What's up? When are we going to do that?
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, man, she said, Kate said it was fun. Jake's Jazz for summer vacation. Me too. I love getting these people together. It's like the best. It was so much fun. It's just shenanigans,
you guys, it's a big group to travel with. You like how many?
Yeah, it's big. The thing is like
how many actually?
You're only all together like once a day.
Okay.
Dinner time.
But still.
Yeah, it's a lot of folks. But so yeah, this year it'll be interesting because we'll have the 3 houses. I think I need to rework the houses.
So how many total people is it usually?
Well, I think we're at 38, but we need to make it. We need to cram some folks in and invite somebody. I'll explain that another time. But yeah, I do think we're gonna have about 40 folks, is my guess. Wow. I know we're at 38.
That's incredible.
It's fun. It's fun. It's just good times. But you know, the nice thing is everybody just is chill. And I think this year, more than any year that we've had, people need to go on vacation. You were saying yesterday, like people need something to look forward to.
Yeah. Even if it's just like, nothing that extravagant, just a change of pace, something different.
Somewhere to go and do something else. I think going and doing something like sitting on a beach is perfect.
Oh, I do too. Speaking of beaches, I wanted to has anybody seen the glowing waves in California? So
Actually,
this
well,
happens only every so often. I don't know if you guys can see.
oh, wow. Yeah.
So it happens so every so often. It's like something with the algae plankton or whatever that
Now,
does.
what's that one? What was that last picture?
Yeah, it's like the boat. It's like
Oh,
someone's got a
oh,
boat and it's
beautiful.
but like,
Wow.
look at that.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. Why do we live
So
in the middle of the country? Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's nothing
I
good.
don't know, but I was thinking, what a picture of light in this
Yeah.
darkness right now.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's almost like God's way of saying, here I am,
Yeah.
you
Kate
know?
said she saw a guy surfing those waves.
Yeah,
That's really crazy.
it's really crazy, isn't it?
It is. That is awesome. So there's a few things I'd like to do in my life. Living near water, like an ocean, would be one of them.
Yeah,
But
me
also,
too.
I would like to see the Northern Lights. Have you ever seen the Northern Lights?
Mhm.
Man, I've heard those are really cool.
Yeah, I would like to go up to that place. Oh, what is it called? It's like one of the most beautiful places up there. It's like it's like this lake and it's surrounded by mountains. It's not, I don't think it's Banff. It's lakes in the something. I don't know what it's called, but it's unbelievably gorgeous. I think it's one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Yeah.
But it's up north,
Yeah,
it's in Canada.
Oh,
I
yes.
just can't think of the name of it.
I like heat. I feel like I have a higher probability of living on water in north. But I
North?
don't, yeah, but I don't, I want to live
Yeah,
south.
I have to go south.
I need sun more often, I think.
I do too. I need sun and warmth. And especially as I get older, I get colder and colder.
Yeah. Well, and they say that, like, there's certain ailments that are improved in the heat,
Yeah, I
right?
agree.
Like, I don't know. Anyways, so motherhood.
Yeah,
We were
so
going
we're
to talk
talking
about
about
motherhood
we're
today.
getting distracted. So tell me your favorite. You're gonna go first this time. I always end up going first, so you go first this
Oh,
time.
I'm going first. Okay, the things that I like about motherhood, the Northern Lights are on my to-do list. My grandma did an Alaskan cruise and saw them. She said it was beautiful. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That was Erin. Hi, Erin. Erin's got two. So I just gotta say, Erin's got a good morning going for her, or else she's pretending it well with her two sunshines. She's got two sunshine. Sunshine, good morning, sunshine. She said. I think that's fantastic because we do have sunshine. We need a little.
Yes.
We need a little of that.
Yes.
Okay, so the thing I like about being a mom, the one thing, my top thing about being a mom that I like the most is that I'm the freaking rock. That's what I like the most. Hi Renata, I'm the one that, like, I can fix things. I'm the one they think of.
Uh-huh.
I'm the one they're like, mom can help, mom can fix it. I like being the mom. Being the mom is the best, I think. I like that quite a bit because then they always know, like, I can go to mom. I can go to mom. Mom will fix it. Mom will figure this out. I need my mom. I like being the mom.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, Erin says she's trying to be optimistic. You're doing a great job, babe. Every emoji you drop makes me feel even better, I gotta say.
It's something about the emojis, really.
Something about emojis.
Brighten up the text.
They sure do. Emojis, I love them.
I've never of the emoji. They're brilliant.
We said we were going to talk about 5 things we liked about being a mom.
Yeah, I don't know if I got 5.
Oh, okay. Well, so my first one, obviously, as I said, is just being like the mothership, right? Like, I like that. I really, I also like snuggling.
Yeah.
And so I've trained them all to be snugglers,
Yeah.
Which I think is hard to do because I think, like, it must be somehow in their nature, because I do think it's in your nature to be a snuggler or not. I
definitely think so.
Yeah, but so I think Jamie's a bit of a snuggler. He's kind of like a bear though, like he's more of like an aggressive snuggler, you know? Like he
Uh-huh.
wrestles you into a snuggle regardless of whether you want to snuggle or not. So I think that's kind of playing in my favor for the snuggling.
Yeah.
Um, the third thing I really love about being a mom is how much money I spend. I love that. I think it's fabulous, because it's like
Wait, are
money
you,
is growing on trees here in my yard. And
wait a minute. Are you being sarcastic on this one?
oops, no, 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 I wouldn't do that.
I feel like you are.
No, I think it's great. I think it's great.
I feel like you put that one in the wrong column.
I think I did. Yeah, I think I
I
did.
think you mixed
I think
those
that's
up.
that's supposed to be
Where
in the
you're at right now, you're frozen. Jeez. Are you?
You're frozen. I'm not frozen. You're frozen. um,
Uh,
are you frozen? I
Not
don't feel like
anymore.
you're frozen. I'm not frozen.
You are doing some weird stuff over there. You keep.
Okay. Anyways, so I was on number 3 of the things that I like being a mom.
Money growing on trees.
Money growing on trees. That's awesome. If you guys haven't found your money tree yet, you need to get some seeds out of my backyard. Yeah. So I like that. I like, I don't know. I just like being a mom. I guess I like fixing things. I like helping people. I like helping them through things. Yeah, I guess I don't have 5 things.
You would think it's easier than it sounds like until I started writing them down, I'm like, And it was kind of funny.
Morning, Janet. What do you guys? Here's what Rhonda and I are trying to talk about. Or yesterday, we were walking, and I'm walking, she's running, and we're on the little things, the earbuds, and we said, let's talk about.
I didn't run anymore after you called.
I felt like you were running.
Oh,
I kept hearing like weird noises. Anyway, so, I was giving you more credit. You should have run with that.
I should have, but I had to come clean on that one.
Yeah, she has to come clean. Anyway, so we talked about the things that we like about being a mom. I do really like being a mom. Like, I genuinely care about the humans. I think that's what it is. Like, I like my people quite a bit. I like to be with them. I like to hang out, like to play games. I like being with them, but there's you know what I mean? Like, I can't exactly put a name on. I can't be like a thing on it. I just like it.
You can't put it into words.
Right. It's like, I like them.
It's moments.
Most of the time. There are certainly times where I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You are not cool right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. This is kind of how I think there's moments in time where you can be very poetic about it, about being a mom. And I feel like probably these senior moms could really wrap it up with some poetic stuff. I know whenever there's what do we call them? I can't even think today. My brain's going to mush in a handbasket, I think.
Hell? Isn't it hell in a handbasket? No, it's mush. You're right. You got it. I was wrong. You're right. Sorry.
I think I got it right.
I think you did. It's definitely mush.
Got a little Rhonda-ism to it. That's all.
That's all.
But like milestones, I think milestones, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. Milestones
bring out like the poeticness in our mothering, I think. But the things that I wrote down is when they accomplish something, I think it's like, as a mother, when you accomplish something, it's good, like you're proud of yourself. But when they accomplish something, it's like this emotion that I get that I can't explain.
Mhm.
It's even more overwhelming than something that I've accomplished.
Mhm.
So I don't know if other people feel that way.
Would you call that pride in your children?
Yes, pride in my children,
Mhm.
um, and watching them do what they love to do,
Yeah.
whatever that is. It's like watching them in their passion,
Mhm.
obviously. I think that is something I just get so much
Joy
more
from.
pride, more joy and pride in. And then when they get excited, I get excited. There's like
Mhm.
this another feeling. It's like deep this connection that you don't have with anybody else other than
Mhm.
with them. And you know, and of course doing stuff for them. I love just even doing the I know I might complain about certain things, but then when I stop doing those things, then I'm like, oh, okay.
I remember this is a great story. So Rhonda and I have talked about the driving of children for so long, right? You're just always driving kids somewhere, and she drove a
Not
lot.
right now.
She
Not
was
right now.
driving like crazy because
Yeah, I
mine,
was driving like crazy for a
she was
while.
driving like mad, and mine aren't really at the same age, right? So like I didn't drive as much for a long time in our relationship, but a few years ago when Fran gets her driver's license, she was like, first of all, super nervous about the driver's license. So we go through all the emotion about the driver's license. And then she had her dad, Rhonda's dad, gave Fran one of like his old cars. And then Rhonda didn't have to drive her anymore. And it was like a big moment, almost kind of like one of these milestones, right? Where all of a sudden the dynamic of the relationship changed because Rhonda no longer had to drive Fran everywhere. So they didn't have that like time in the car. And boy, that was something. I mean, that was like, oof, that was rough on Ron. That was rough on Ron.
It really was.
Yeah,
It really was.
it really was. I mean, like legitimately, it was. It was like a,
Because it
she
was
was like reevaluating her whole life. And I'm like, it's, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna
it's like those moments you don't even think about that you have.
Yeah.
And you kind of take for granted as a mother. I think we do that along the way, always. And it was a time where Fran and I were just both in the car, and it was a lot of time where she's talking to me about a lot of different things. And then in an instance, that part of our relationship is kind of gone. We're not in the car every day together for those moments. And
Kate says that's a huge moment.
it is. It's a big moment. It's a big milestone that
like
you don't really think of. It's a shift.
Yeah, no, we did not see that coming.
No.
We definitely were like, wow, she's going to be driving. We thought like turning 16 was going to be a big deal, but we didn't see like that change. And it did free up quite a bit more of your time.
Sure did.
Yeah.
It sure did. Because between Angelina and Francesca got really crazy there for a while, with one in softball and then Francesca in Palms and dance. At some of that time was like insanity. And they would have to be at places at literally the same time. So it'd be like, you have to wait here. Like it was like kind of a logistic nightmare.
It was.
But it worked. And it's weird when it's over, you're like, okay. So I don't have that logistic nightmare anymore because now I just drive Angelina.
Right.
Well, I'm not driving anybody anywhere right now.
No, so now we're all just parked.
There's no logistic nightmare. But and of course hugging them.
Yeah.
But they're not. Angelina's, I have to say, kind of like me in the sense that she's never been super huggy. Like I'm huggy, like I like to hug, but I don't like I like to hug and then I'm done. I'm not a big like.
You don't like hanging on to the hug?
No, I'm not like a big, huge snuggler. I didn't grow up in it. My mom was affectionate, but my dad is not. So it's like I didn't grow up in that. I think it's part of your environment and stuff.
Mhm.
Francesca, of the two, Francesca is way more snuggly. Francesca likes to snuggle with me a lot. Like even to this day, she'll like to lay on me, or and drives kind of Frank crazy because she'll hang on me.
Mhm.
Whereas Angelina's not nearly as snuggly. She likes me to lay in bed with her still every night, though.
I was gonna
I know
say, well, hold the phone there. The girl doesn't fall asleep very good without her mother.
No,
That's yeah, the thing is like there are things like that where I think, you hear moms and they are like, I don't want to, I don't want to do that. Those things like when they have the baby that sleeps in the bed and that thing, like you're
yeah,
still snuggling Angelina. My thought has always been like, it's gonna be over. Like that's gonna end.
yeah.
Like the other night, Clay had a nightmare and he comes in my room, and this is a lot of information, but I had locked the door because I thought like I should, nothing ended up happening anyway. Snores a lot was taking over, but I had locked the door and then I'd fallen asleep, which is very unlike me. I don't usually do that. There's only one reason to lock a door. So,
Your dad watching this?
I'm not sure, Dad, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But anyway, so then I fell asleep and Clay comes in and I'm like, oh, hi, buddy. How are you? And he's like, I had a nightmare. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So I let him come in and snuggle. And then I thought, how'd you get in here? And he goes, I used my fingernail. So evidently the door lock doesn't really matter.
It's not gonna
stop them if they want their mom. They're gonna figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, I did as soon as he came in, I was kind of excited, like, oh yay, like I have a snuggler,
Yeah.
But I'm never in a hurry for those things to end, for that to come to an end.
No.
Because I think once it's over,
that's it.
Then
it's like I make the girls lunches for school every day. I know my daughter is going to be a senior. I still do that. And it's like just one more thing I can do for them that is going to be gone. And right. I write on their napkins every day. I don't know if they read them, but I do that every day. And I don't know.
Hello. It's a dog.
The dog. So yeah, but the things I don't like, I guess we should have talked about the things we liked first instead of don't like. The things I don't like is I don't like yelling.
No, I don't
repeating myself.
I don't like repeating myself.
The hard conversations I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
Punishing them. I hate doing that. All those things.
Punishing them? Really? You don't like punishing them? Of course you don't like punishing them. That's an obvious one. Like, nobody wants to punish anybody.
Well, those are things.
The things about motherhood, I think the things about motherhood that we all don't like are all the same things. I don't like when they don't listen. I don't like when I have to repeat myself. I'm tired of doing laundry. But in the same breath, then that's going to go too. And I'm going to be like, oh.
Has anyone said what their favorite thing about motherhood is?
No, they're just, they're talking about, so then, no.
No.
Janet said, Kate's not a big hugger, but Jake is. So that went weird, right?
Yeah.
Janet says, I get to look forward to this with Joshua. I hope I survive because he has no sense of direction of the driving.
Oh.
Dory said then they have their own babies, and I'll tell you that's the absolute best. Yeah. Look, there he is. Come here.
It's like, it is really funny. I'll never, like when I had my girls and still say, hey buddy.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
How's it going?
The dog woke him up. So he's grumpy.
The lawnmower guy woke us up, like the guy that mows around the pond.
Oh yeah.
At 11 o'clock. Like that seemed early.
They're up and at 'em. They're up and at 'em.
Are
Yeah, Joshua still is a hugger. I like huggers. I mean, I like non-hugger people too, but I
yeah,
really like hugs.
right.
I wouldn't say I'm not the last to let go of hugs of other people, but most likely I'm the last to let go hugging my own kid,
Yeah.
you know. I do like personal space otherwise.
Oh, I do.
Hi,
I'm
Lizzie Borg.
I really like my personal space, but I
Hi.
nah, hi Liz. um I like
Talking to Clay.
oh yeah, she's not
She
talking
said
to
good
us.
morning
Oh
earlier.
my gosh. A little close.
We're a little slow. Woo.
She was like, hi. We're like, hi.
Let's try this one. Everybody out there. What is the worst thing about being a mom? My guess, this is just me, is when something goes wrong. That feeling of helplessness
Mhm.
is the absolute worst thing about it. Like
Yeah.
there have been a couple of times in their
And you
lives
feel like you can't fix it.
where you can't make it better and you can't like
Like the day the dance studio closed was a
right.
really bad day here at
Yeah.
the Tuminellos.
Yeah.
It was devastating.
Oh yeah, Jake says, or Kate says, letting your kid fail and not fixing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's one of the hardest things. One of the things my mom always said, you know, you just, if they forget their lunch, it is what it is. Or so one of the things I tell my kids, I give them one shot, you know, a year. Like if they forget their lunch, I'll bring it once. But if it keeps happening, because they can get hot lunch if they really want
sure.
to.
Like they're
So
gonna
it's not like they're gonna starve. But they hate the hot lunch.
mm-hmm.
And I've had to do that several times with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like even in the little things, that's the only way they learn to
Yeah, Janet's agreeing.
responsibility.
Yeah, I definitely think those are teaching moments, right? When you're like,
For
you
sure.
gotta, you can't rely on mom to always fix little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dory says you raise them to be strong and independent, and then they do just that, but it hurts a little when they don't need you as much. I think that's where
it does.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
I've had Miss Grace is like trying so hard to be super independent, you know, which I've never thought is a bad thing unless then she becomes overwhelmed in a total stress case. And I'm like, the thing is you still have me here. You got to talk to me about the stuff and then we'll figure out how for you to manage it because it's like she's still trying to learn like how to manage time, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like not overwhelm herself, which is, she's been overwhelming herself. And then like Friday comes and she's doing work for like the whole day. I'm like, I don't understand how that's happening, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think when you can fix it, it's great. But when you can't fix it, it's the worst. It's
Mm-hmm.
the worst.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yep.
So Mother's Day, it's going to be a rainy day. We need a second go on this Mother's
You
Day.
know, I wish last Sunday was
right now
gorgeous. It's like I wish, you know, like why
that could have been the day.
Could have been the day. Flip flop them.
I can't think of anything I want to do. You know.
Yeah. Other than play tennis.
Well, that's what I wanted. I wanted to go play tennis, but now it's going to rain and it's going to be cold. I can't play tennis in the rain.
No.
So I don't know. I do have a book I'm enjoying. I'm trying to think of something that would be fun to do, but it's going to be rainy, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been Mother's Day for 61 days, says Dory.
It's Mother's Day for 61 days. Has anyone got any, are they going to do like brunch? Are you going to take out anything spectacular? I know some of these restaurants are doing some Mother's Day
that's a good idea.
specials.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I wish it was warm
maybe-
because then I'd be happier to do something. I love sitting on the patio on Mother's Day for some reason
well, yeah, it's like
because I don't have.
a day.
Do you guys do stuff like
I
I'm?
like to,
My rule at my house is I'm not doing anything on Mother's Day.
I don't cook on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
I'm not.
that's
I'm not
that's the
cooking. I'm not
rule in
doing the
this house.
dishes. I'm not
And
doing.
I'm feeling a little cooked out, honestly.
Oh,
I like to cook, but I'm feeling a little cooked out.
yeah.
I don't get a break from the cooking anymore. It's like no breaks on the cooking.
It seems like we do cook quite a bit. Yesterday, I didn't cook. I just made sandwiches because I'm like, I can't make some freaking fancy meal. Here it comes. Here it comes.
But yeah, so I hope everybody has a good Mother's Day. We're gonna meet tomorrow shortly.
Yeah,
just
quick
kind of
coffee.
a
Quick coffee
quick
tomorrow.
coffee to kind of pray over our food drive, that it goes well, and be on our way since we have that tomorrow. Looking forward to all the ones that can be there, seeing you by the drive-through.
Yeah.
Um,
Hi. How you doing, Bear? Come here.
Janet, if I have the girls cook, they never clean up the kitchen to my liking. So then I am
Stop
fixing.
cleaning up the kitchen.
I just would rather just not cook.
She wants your shoe.
Francesca gets mad because she cleans the pans and she goes, "You're gonna re-clean it anyway."
Yeah.
And I said, "I only re-clean it if you
'Cause you don't
haven't
do it.
fully cleaned it properly. Like, look at it after you clean it and
Uh-huh.
make sure there's no stuff on it. Then I won't re-clean it."
No. I went.
I know I shouldn't do that, but I can't put it away if it's on the drying towel and I go to put it away. I can't put it away. I have to re-clean it. So
You have
yeah,
to re-clean something that's on the drying towel?
yeah, like, on the where your dishes just dry, on the drying rack or whatever. I don't have a drying rack, but
Yeah. So then you wash it again?
if I see food on it, I do.
Yeah. I missed that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids make a mess, but sometimes there have been Mondays after Mother's Day where I'll clean the kitchen. I'm like not doing it on Mother's Day. I don't know why. So excuse me.
We're gonna leave you with a little. Did you pick one?
I did. I thought, did you pick one?
I did. Which one did you pick? That'll be interesting.
I know.
We're gonna. Do we read both of them or do we read one of them? I mean,
which one did you pick? What's your title?
A Mother's Love.
And that's what I picked. This is the poet. That's so funny. So I sent a link to Rhonda with all these prayers.
Several, like probably 10 of them.
Prayers. Yeah, tons. And I just said, here's, some. And we both picked the same one. So here it is.
Go for it.
Oh, it's too long. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to give it to him. Oops.
Oh, you're trying to.
Yeah, so if they wanted a copy, they could. Still too long. Huh, yeah. I'll put it on the Facebook page, folks.
Okay.
This is called A Mother's Love.
Yeah.
Would you like to read it together? I'll do the first one. Because it says there, right there.
There, yeah.
Okay. There are times when only a mother's love can understand our tears, can soothe our disappointments, and calm all of our fears.
There are times when only a mother's love can share the joy we feel, when something we've dreamed about quite suddenly is real.
There are times when only a mother's faith can help us on life's way and inspire in us the confidence we need from day to day.
For a mother's heart and a mother's faith and a mother's steadfast love were fashioned by the angels and sent from God above.
Isn't that great?
So yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to you all. We love you. We hope you have a wonderful day.
And we'll see you tomorrow for a quick little prayer time and send us off on our adventure.
Yep. Food drive tomorrow, folks.
Have a good day.
We'll see you. Hey, Ron, you got a minute?
Yeah.
All right, great.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
Bye.